There is something extraordinary about those who are chosen by God. They may look ordinary to the world, but there's a divine power working within them that cannot be explained by logic or human reasoning. When you look at the lives of the chosen, you'll see that what makes them different is not appearance or status, but the presence of God's hand on their life. They are marked by heaven in a way that the world cannot see. That mark, that divine signature, means they carry something sacred, something the human eye cannot define. They might walk through seasons of loneliness, rejection, or misunderstanding, but those moments are never wasted. Each challenge is shaping them into who God designed them to be. When God chooses someone, He equips them. That's the hidden power people rarely notice. Being chosen is not about titles, fame, or recognition. It's about divine empowerment, about God giving strength where there was none, peace where there was chaos, and wisdom beyond human years. 2 Corinthians 12:9 reminds us that God's power is made perfect in weakness. The chosen understand this deeply. Even when life feels heavy, they walk in grace because they know their strength doesn't come from within. It flows from God Himself. Being chosen does not mean life becomes easy. If anything, it means walking through greater tests, because the enemy always targets those carrying divine purpose. Think of Joseph. He was chosen, yet he was betrayed, sold, and imprisoned. Every setback looked like a failure, but each one was a step toward the palace. The same pattern repeats in the lives of those God calls today. Genesis 50:20 says it perfectly. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. That is the mystery and beauty of being chosen. No matter what happens, God's plan still stands. The chosen might stumble, but they never fall beyond His reach. Sometimes being chosen feels lonely. You might wonder why certain doors closed, why some people left, or why your path feels different. But separation is often preparation. God removes distractions and relationships that could hinder your purpose. He isolates before He elevates. The chosen are set apart, not because they are better, but because their assignment is different. Isaiah 43:1 declares, "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." God knows exactly where you are, even when you feel hidden. His timing is perfect, and His plan is still unfolding. The hidden power of being chosen also includes divine favor. Favor is not earned, it is given. It's when doors open that no one can shut, when opportunities appear that make no sense, when peace comes in moments that should break you. That's favor at work. Romans 8:31 says, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" Those words define the confidence of the chosen. Heaven defends them. Even when the world doubts them, God's favor speaks louder than every opposition. But being chosen also demands surrender. God cannot use a proud heart. The chosen must walk in humility, obedience, and total dependence on Him. It's when we stop relying on our own strength and begin trusting in God completely, that His hidden power starts to flow through us. The chosen move with quiet confidence, not because they trust themselves, but because they trust the one who called them. Their faith isn't built on emotions or circumstances. It's anchored in God's character. To live as God's chosen means staying rooted in His word, because His word keeps our hearts humble and our faith strong. It means walking with gratitude, recognizing that every test has purpose and every delay has meaning. Gratitude turns frustration into faith and hardship into preparation. It also means being bold, stepping forward in obedience, even when it's uncomfortable. When others doubt you or question your path, stand firm. Your calling doesn't need human approval because it came from God. The life of the chosen may not always shine in the eyes of the world, but heaven celebrates it. Each struggle becomes a story of grace. Each weakness becomes a platform for divine strength. The chosen carry peace that cannot be shaken and hope that cannot be stolen. Their journey reminds us that being chosen is not about perfection. It's about purpose. It's about surrendering to God's will, trusting His timing, and allowing His light to shine through every season of your life.